All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Chase Spicer Show, episode 8 with my guy, Nick Boles. Right here to the, I guess you could say the right of me, but to the left for you guys. Former collegiate pitcher, one of my best friends here in the Charlotte, North Carolina area. As you can see, Shades inside gang right now. That's right. We're doing it. Yeah, we might have golfed today and had a few. But, Nick, what's going on, man? Yeah, there you go. There you go. Definitely lost a few balls today, but that's over. How you been, man? What's been up?
Not much, man. Just another day in paradise.
Yeah, I feel you, man.
Living the dream every day. Sun shining, sun's out, guns out.
Yeah, there you go, man. That's all we can live with right now. So it's been a while in the making to get me and my man Nick together. We have some busy ass schedules, as some of y'all know. Life on the road, doing all kinds of other things, having good times in between. That's what we do. But as one of my good friends down here, I had to have him on here because just putting us two together is fucking entertainment. That's what it is. Sorry for my language. R.I.P. All that good stuff. I know a lot of people are gonna be mad about that, but that's okay. At the same time, putting us together is pretty wild. Liquid gold. Yeah, that's right. It's something like that. So if you see us out in Charlotte, say hi, but say hi, but we ain't gonna remember you. That's about it. But yeah, man. So really, pitching in college baseball, you started out at, I believe, NCAA. Is that correct?
That's correct. Aggies, right?
There you go. So from there, like whenever you got the NCAA, kind of like lead me up to it, man. Like, so go from high school ball leading into NCAA. What was that like? What was the transition from high school baseball to college baseball? What's the difference?
We'll start out in Pee-wees, and I'm just
oh yeah. Get that T-ball. Get the T-ball in there.
Yeah, started out in high school. Always was a pitcher since day one. It's just something that came natural. It felt right.
Right.
Played some other sports, but I don't know. Pitching was just kind of my thing. I had a lively arm. I was a left-handed, so apparently that's good when you play baseball.
There you go.
And from there, just got to high school, started with a coach that just kind of worked with my pitches and helped me develop some circle changes, some cutters, little knuckle curve, which was my specialty. Little 12-6er there.
That means he struck a lot of people out, folks. That's what that means. So, yeah. But continue.
Average a few strikeouts a game, but yeah, started in high school. Got to play some travel ball in high school as well for the Dirtbags. And
what a team name, by the way. That's us two together on the weekends. Bunch of dirtbags is what we are.
Yeah, amen to that one.
Hey.
Little Dirtbag, little baseball academy there in Greensboro.
Sure.
People know Scott Bankhead played for the Yankees. He was my pitching coach back in high school days. So
dropping references.
Helped me develop a little bit. We probably, I guess, just jumping into the games, though, we're going to talk kind of about a game that I just really remember from high school.
Sure.
Playing against South Codwell. That was back when Madison Bumgarner went to South Codwell. I was a freshman while he was a
World Series champion.
Yeah, he's pretty good. Some people might know his name just a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit.
He's an average pitcher.
Yeah. He's won a couple World Series. He knows what he's doing. But yeah.
I remember though showing up to that game that night. Once again, I was just pulled up to the varsity level there, and we got there and we saw this guy warming up, and we instantly knew that he was just on a different level than everyone else.
Sure, absolutely.
You didn't even have to really see it. You could just hear the mitt pop, and you were like, this kid's legit.
I have to say, there's no better sound than that, though. That's the truth, though. Like, literally, whenever you hear the ball hit the mitt, there's just no better sound.
Oh, 100%.
No better sound in sports.
You can tell the difference between a 96 mile an hour fastball and an 88, and just the hard pop of the mitt, and just you just know. Yeah, it sounds like somebody went out there to poo from Dick's Sporting Goods compared to them. Yeah,
100%. That's us, guys. We tried.
Dude was just a monster too, just a big guy. And he knew he had the next level ability, and then just warming up before the inning started. First inning, he rips off a couple sliders, and you're like, this could be a fun one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got to pitch that game, and I'll never forget it. I'll be honest with you, didn't win it, but
hey, that's all right.
I always get to say I got to face up against Madison Bumgarner.
World Series and a Hall of Famer for sure.
Highlight of the high school career, probably.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that.
And at that time, I was a cleanup hitter and knock some bombs.
Well, yeah. It's over the field. That's where it's at. It's in the next section.
Our fence was only about We'll talk about that.
Hey, we'll talk about that later. When we were on the juice, baby. But no, I mean that's cool though. It's like yeah, Ricky Bobby. But yeah, I mean like again like just from talking to you and stuff. I mean obviously you pitched against high class, high talent. Elite talent almost, if you will. Obviously Madison Bummer's kind of slid off a little bit, but he is getting older. He is, but I mean like you can't fault the one World Series champion, excellent pitcher right here, or couple hours on the road near Boone. Yeah, Father Time's undefeated, except for Tom Brady. Yeah, or Tom Brady. That's about it. Them two are the only ones that can defeat that. Other than Peyton Manning's forehead, he can defeat Father Time. Yeah, I mean that's about it. That's that thing's been big since he was in middle school. So
Tiger out of cars will be all right.
Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah. That and out of porn stars. Never mind. Yeah. No free ads. But anyway, yeah, I mean, dude, what other kind of elite talent, I guess you could say, did you face? Not even in high school, but going through college, and other than that, and into the what was the Pecos League? Is that what it was?
Yeah, Pecos.
Pecos League.
Blizzards.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
But yeah, I mean, in college, like you mentioned earlier, a little Aggie pride here.
Yes, sir.
Little Greensboro, lived down there for a long time. I'm actually from a small town not far from there, Winston-Salem, a little bit above that because you won't know where King, North Carolina is, but. Yeah, I ended up going to A&T and got there and got played good in the old fall ball. Got a starting chance to become a starter that year as a freshman, so that was pretty exciting. And
hell yeah!
One thing I can tell you is just one quick story before we jump into some of the high talent.
Go for it, bro.
I'll never forget my first game. I pitched the first game of the year that year.
Yeah,
2008.
Oh, you're the ace, bro.
Yeah, I was the ace.
Oh,
Estelin Paulino.
Hey, there you go. That is definitely a Spanish name, and it's a very cool name, by the way. So shout out to him. I don't know him, but shout out to him.
We called his changeup the dead fish because it just wobbled out there. It was beautiful.
That's what they call me when they see me in the sun.
But yeah, I'll never forget.
But a tan one.
I was pitching against Campbell, and I'll never forget. I was warming up, super nervous, first college game, excited. Get out there, first batter.
Yeah.
Throw him a couple strikes. He gets a little hit on me, get the nervous jitters out.
Sure.
Next batter, struck him out. Next batter, struck him out.
Ooh.
Never forget, though, the fourth batter. I was thinking, and what's one thing you don't realize when you go to college. I mean, you're playing in high school, you're pitching against people, and you're pitching their number 1 through 4, and that's their good hitters.
Sure,
you don't realize the number 8 batter in college is their number 4 batter in high school. So
right.
Everybody's good.
Everybody's good. Yeah.
Well, I remember this guy. I can't remember his name, but I was facing him right there at Campbell, and I threw him a couple of strikes, and I was like, you know what? And on the pitching chart, coach was like, don't throw curveballs inside. The guy can just sit on them. The guy can just wait on them.
Sure.
I was like, you know what? I'm the man. I'm doing right. I can do it.
I got a meat and 2 veg. I'm going to throw it at him.
You want to see a 12-6er?
Yeah.
Hammer time.
Hit him, man.
I wound up, threw that 12-6er right as it comes down. Bam, he just rips it for a double. And I remember my coach comes walking around on the field. Coach Shoemate, Keith Shoemate.
Hey,
great guy.
Shout out to him.
Great guy, Keith. And he walks out there and he's like, Nick, what'd you throw? I told you no curveballs. I was like, man, I threw a 12-6er. He said, welcome to college.
Yeah.
And, from there, it was a great game. But I'll never forget that every college hitter was a number 4 in high school.
There you go.
I learned the hard way.
I'm about to say, let me tell you something. On MLB The Show, nobody can stop me. But, no, dude, that's cool, though. It's like, you always kind of remember those games, especially your first one of each year, I guess, leading up from, freshman to senior year, and stuff like that. And obviously who you faced in high school and then throughout college and stuff like that. But probably if I had to guess, or not really guess, but if I had to ask, what would probably be the most memorable game for you? I mean, whether it was strikeout wise or just pitching against somebody or whatever it was, what game stands out to you the most?
Well, it's kind of hard to say that one.
Yeah.
Just to pick one particular game,
sure.
Just because there were high school games that I'll never forget, and there were college games that I'll never forget.
They stick with you forever, for sure.
There's 2 that I remember distinctly here. One of them was in high school. We were pitching against Nich. At this time, they had a guy named JoJo and another guy named what's his name? Michael. JoJo
used to be the name of my babysitter growing up, so there you go.
Nice.
Shout out to her.
They were both studs. JoJo ended up going to ECU on a full ride. The other guy ended up actually just leaving right out of high school. He threw about 98 and ended up playing a little bit in the minors for the old Miami. So he was. That game I remember though because I I was doing against JoJo. It was me and him, the aces, and all around the counties, around Winston-Salem,
Yeah.
Greensboro area. Everybody knew who we were as far as pitchers, and I got to go against him actually 4 times in high school for a duel. And I mean, I'll just never forget all the times pitching in that game. I struck out 12 batters one year in that, came out in the 6th inning. We played 7 in high school.
That's all right.
I'm not going to mention his name and throw him on the bus, but he came in and blew the game and lost 2-1. But yeah, we lost that one.
How dare you?
Let's say his name. He's a good friend still, so I'm not going to put him on.
Again, how dare you? How dare you do that man this wrong, bro?
Blew the game.
If you're in West Coast High School and you're on my team, you know.
Yeah, we know who you are, bro. I don't know who you are, but we know who you are.
But yeah, other than that, the college game that probably sticks out most, it depends on if we're talking about being starstruck or being ability of my pitching.
Well, I'm about to say, we go ahead and do. We can do the caveat. Do both. Go ahead. Do the best pitching and the starstruck.
Well, at this time, the first star was not really a starstruck until nowadays. I got to pitch against NC State.
Yeah.
And at that time, Russell Wilson, everybody knows old Russ.
Former quarterback there, and now NFL superstar, baby, praise God.
Yeah, he was a center fielder and second baseman at the time.
Yes, he was.
Right before he transferred to Wisconsin. But I got to pitch that game, and if I'm being honest, it didn't go well. But
at least he's honest, folks. Most people get on here and gloat and say all that stuff, but look at him being honest Abe over here.
Hey, no reason to be dishonest. But yeah, I'll never forget though. It wasn't even Russell that was like. Well, I guess there's 2 highlights in that game.
Sure.
One time I remember this one was probably in about the 4th inning. We had a guy on second base. A guy ripped one off the wall, and Russell was playing center field here, and I'll never forget it. He tracks the ball down. He doesn't catch it, but it bounces off the wall. Our guy's rounding third now, and you just see him pick up the ball and throw a freaking line drive 6 feet off the turf all the way to the plate. Bam! Bang play, got him out.
Got him.
Instantly, everybody.
Got him.
Yeah, everyone was like, who is this guy and where did he
Whose man's is this? First of all, whose man's is this?
I mean, he was like RoboCop, man. His arm was just a freaking cannon, man.
Yeah.
Looked like freaking it was insane. And he just tagged the dude right out, and we knew he was something special then just by that one throw.
But then you didn't even know about the football until then.
That's how we weren't even aware of how good he was at football.
There you go.
That was kind of cool to talk about.
Absolutely.
The other one, though, was in that game, too, there was a guy named Riggins. Can't remember his first name. He was a cleanup back.
Tim Riggins? Really?
Yeah, a little
Friday Night Lights.
Hey, listen. Clear eyes, full hearts, can't lose.
Mind like a scientist.
Texas forever.
That's right. That's what she said.
This guy came up to bat, and there was, once again, I defied the rules.
Sure.
My coach said, no inside fastballs.
I thought you were going to say you took steroids. Or put some pine tar on your fingers there.
When I was on the bar, shoestrings.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. You got to reach down there and tie your shoes every now and then.
Yeah, that's how you get them.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll never forget that because I threw the guy change up outside.
Yeah.
I think I threw, if I remember correctly, a couple balls then, and then I was like, you know what, I'm going to hammer one inside. I'm a lefty. He's a lefty.
Sure.
I'm throwing a 2-seamer. As long as I don't misplace it, we're good.
Yeah.
Good day's work.
Good day's work, yeah.
Well, I misplaced it.
And guess what happened, ladies and gentlemen?
Yeah, I've honestly never seen a ball hit that far. He hit it at NC State Stadium, probably about 450 right over the right over the fence, and I didn't even have to look. I just heard the bat.
Yeah, I just saw it go. I remember when Bryce Harper first got drafted to the Nationals.
And I keep running into this freaking stand here. I'm sorry, guys. If you see me on camera, my bad. But I remember he played West Virginia Power. I think it was the second weekend. The Power, baby. The second weekend series. It was whenever he was in single A for 7 days.
Sounds like my career.
Yeah.
Great span of bus rides.
Oh yeah. They were there.
Yeah, they were there.
But this man just walks into the play. Everybody, you got all these people heckling him, saying, "Oh, you ain't this, you ain't that." First thing, rips it off the wall, RBI double, right? Just absolute nuts.
Hi.
Yeah. Oh,
Yes.
Oh yeah. The next 3 at bats, my man pimped them. I'm telling you, pimped them. Left field, and then right field. Probably did a grand total of damage to not only buildings, cars, and houses, or not houses, but apartments by there. Probably a good, give or take about $5,000 worth of damage and broken windows, baby, praise God. Oh yeah, that's what it sounded like. And then then the next game did the same thing, hit 2 in a row. They took him out in the 3rd inning because he was done for the day.
Nothing like getting taken out in the 3rd.
Yeah, and then
good night's sleep.
Yeah, and then the Sunday afternoon, I don't know if he took some Adderall or something, but that boy was jumping all over the ball. I'll tell you that. So he was.
Miles an hour on the fastball.
That's right. Yeah, adds on. Other places too. But at the same time, he was like, I mean, dude, he was cranking the ball, and it's just like, that's a memory that sticks out with me from watching that too. So obviously, like with you're watching in real time. You're pitching against Russell Wilson, who's one of the great NFL quarterbacks now, one of the elite players. But he was also a really good baseball player at NC State, and I don't know if he played at West. I don't know if he did or not. I don't
believe he did.
I don't think he did because he got too big for his britches there.
He had to focus.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, obviously he had to choose what he wanted to do, which is not a bad problem to have. But
he could have been very easily a professional baseball.
Oh, I believe it. And then didn't he do? I think it was Rangers first, and then he went to the Yankees because they traded the rights to the Yankees. But I mean, dude, that's crazy, man.
Well, 2 other ones though too that I didn't get to pitch this game.
Sure.
But I got to face. This was actually taking it back a little bit. Went back to high school here playing the travel ball.
Mm-hmm.
I played with Will Myers, and he still plays.
Oh yeah. So he actually ended up playing for my buddy Zach's that I used to do Underrated but Confident with the podcast before this. His favorite team is the Tampa Bay Rays, and Will Myers played for him. So shout out to Zach, man. Shout out to that. So there you go. You got Will Myers.
Yeah, I mean, I said played against. I meant played with. Will Myers. I played with him when I was playing on the dirt bags.
What a team name, baby! I love it. That's just us on the weekends. Every time you see us, just call us dirtbags because that's what we are.
And Will Myers, I mean, this kid, unbelievable baseball talent. But I met the guy training with him because in high school too, I would leave high school, drive all the way down to Greensboro, about 45-minute drive.
Sure.
And do a little bit of weightlifting, some pitching training every day pretty much during the fall ball to get ready for the season. And I remember I met Will Myers. I was like, this dude's
no
a
better
cool
sound.
cat.
No better sound, baby. Yeah, no free ads. Unless it is, go ahead and sponsor us. I'll take that. I need a mini fridge and a stop. But continue. Sorry, bro.
Oh, no worries, brother. But I remember meeting him and was thinking, what a cool dude, and didn't really know too much about his baseball ability yet.
Sure.
We were just pumping iron in the weight room, hitting little power cleans, deadlifts.
Yeah, just right in the butt cheek whenever you get that extra boost. Yeah. Barry Bonds' head is shaped like a grapefruit, ladies and gentlemen. If you didn't know that already, ask steroids. He'll tell you.
Oh, man, they put him on our fastball.
Hey, man.
Easy.
Look at the wrist. All I'm saying is I got the Cubs jersey on, so I can't really say much. Sammy Sosa went and bleached himself and got a court back, so who cares, baby? Praise God. Sammy Sosa, welcome back to Wrigley. That's what you need to. That's all I'm saying. You need to be back. But go ahead.
No worries. Yeah. Will, though, he remember the first game playing with him, same thing pretty much. We get to the game, though, and I'll never forget the guy forgot his cleats. So we had and if you know Will, he wears like a size 14.
Oh, of course.
So, I mean, nobody really has his shoe size. He found some shoes, though. He's playing right field that game. And he just made some outstanding diving catches, hit some great. I think he hit 1 home run, a couple line drive. He was just the real deal. And I remember we'd sit on the bench and talk all the time about this guy. Like,
sure,
this guy's got it. This guy's got it. And we knew 2 things. One or the other. He was going to be a professional baseball player.
Yeah.
Or probably in prison because he's a crazy son of a bitch.
One of the two. It's definitely.
He chose the right path.
Yeah. I mean, that's good though.
Unbelievable talent.
Look at him now, making millions. Yeah, there you go. That's nothing wrong with that.
Fast forward, go back to college. Old Chase Spicer.
Yeah. Hey,
got to play against the old Ackley. Dustin Ackley.
Number 1 pick at the time, too.
Yeah,
bro.
this time.
Hey, and he went to UNC, baby. Go Heels.
Whoop, whoop.
Yeah.
Nobody knew at the time he couldn't hit with a wood bat.
He couldn't hit with a wood bat.
He gave him aluminum. Boy, he was shattering.
Man, yeah, he would. I remember whenever he played at UNC and they got kind of like deep in College World Series, I said, this guy's going number 1, bro. He's got to.
Yeah, we played against them in 2008 when they were number 1 in the nation. Ackley was just filthy. And, I mean, gosh, that was when they had, I think, what was his name? Levi playing shortstop and then Tyler Hanover playing second base. They were just studs everywhere.
I remember that, too.
I got to play against them in high school as well. And they played for Davie. And
one
day we played them, and we were just a little 2A school.
Yeah, just a little 2A school.
And
Didn't know,
us come play in the big leagues up in 4A.
didn't know what was going on. I'm not sure what to do with my hands right now, but I'm gonna play some baseball.
And in 2A, I mean, at the time we were the best. Nobody beat
Sure,
us at
sure.
West stuff. We were the kings. We went out to that game though, and I remember just watching the infield before the game started. That Tyler Hanover and Levi just turned a couple double plays, and instantly we looked at each other on the bench. And we were like, "This ain't gonna go well."
Yeah, it's gonna be a bad day at the office for us. That's
But yeah, I would say those are probably the most memorable moments with high school as far as playing against some. I played against a bunch of superstars. Got lucky to see where they are now, and play against them in college, and then after A&T and make some moves.
Yeah. I was about to say you ended up transferring. Did you go to? Was it Winston-Salem State right after that?
No.
Where'd you go to?
Golden Bears, Kutztown University.
Oh, he went up. Oh, he went up to PA. He said, "I'll see y'all later. I'm gonna be a Yankee real quick. And I'm gonna come back down."
Yeah, and I ain't bashful to talk about what happened. You know, I'll never forget it.
Yeah.
I was headed to Belmont Abbey.
Oh.
8:00 in the morning.
Yeah.
Supposed to pitch that day. This is when I was at A&T.
Yeah.
Coach gets on the bus.
Yeah.
Nick, got a drug test.
Oh boy.
NCAA came a knocking.
Yeah, they did. What?
Boles was a rocket.
My boy was higher than the clouds, ladies and gentlemen. He just said, "I gotta pitch today. I gotta get these nerves
I
out."
got a tendency party.
Yeah, little devil's lettuce.
But yeah, and then when we got that drug test, didn't come back too positive.
Yeah, came back negative.
It came back positive. Actually, THC.
Yeah, that too.
But yeah, then I got lucky, and my coach, Keith Shoemate,
Sure.
set me down the next day for breakfast. Took me to an IHOP, big eating.
Yeah.
And he was like, "I'm gonna help you, man. We're gonna go somewhere else. We'll figure it out." And
Yeah.
at that time, the NCAA rules were different. If you stayed in D1, you'd have to lose a year eligibility.
Oh
Or
no.
if you went down to D2, you could still play. So
That's right.
I figured that was the right path. Played some summer ball.
That's right.
The old Lexington Chops with that league.
Yes, sir.
And went up to old Kutztown and pitched one day for the coach. And after one pitching, he offered me after one bullpen, he offered me a scholarship up there. And so I went up to old Allentown to live.
That's right. Yeah. I'm quote unquote the 3-time reigning home run derby champion at the Little League field with me and my grown ass friends. Yeah, you guys remember that. Don't worry. I thought I was going to hit small children because I was pimping so many home runs out there with the baseball. So
I didn't even give a shout out to my Aggies, my bad guys. Marquise Riley, that's what I played with.
There you go.
Got to also play with CJ Beatty, who went on to
There
play
you
with the
go.
Cardinals.
There you go.
Now he's a motivational speaker and
There
also
you
was
go.
a batting coach for a while for the Cardinals. So
There you go.
shout out to CJ Beatty.
Listen, guys, I bring nothing but top quality guests on here, so you're welcome. But no, dude, that's so cool though. It's like, again, if from some of you who may not know, NCA&T is a historic Black college and university, which is awesome for what they do for the community, what they do for their university and their sports teams.
I know their football team stands out quite a bit. There you go. Yeah, exactly.
Everybody goes for the halftime
So
show.
yeah, exactly. And you like you said, you go back for homecoming and stuff like that. So yeah, there you go. So I mean, it's cool to see, that you have the pride that you pitched there and that you accepted exactly what the university has given you and then the opportunity that they gave you. And yeah, everybody makes poor choices, but then you bounce back from it and then you end up at Kutztown after you played in the Woodback League and kind of redeemed yourself. But talk about like at Kutztown, what made you strive to do better than like, hey, I need to get back to this level?
Well, up there it was just it was a whole different culture of baseball as far
Sure.
as like championships. When I was at A&T, don't get me wrong, we were
Yeah.
good in the MEAC, but we always had to compete with Bethune-Cookman, and Bethune-Cookman just they took it all. They took it every time.
Yeah.
I mean, they were just unbelievable.
Sure.
They always beat us in Daytona, Florida. There for the.
How about I say? At least he didn't lie about it, folks. So that's good.
They were legit. But yeah, when I got up there, I noticed instantly just from being on the first visit. Went up there with my dad. Oh, Terry Boles went up there.
Shout out to him.
Oh, Terry Boles.
That man's he's a trip, man. He's a good time for sure.
Oh, 100%. He took me up there, and I remember getting up there. And
I became best friends with him the first night I met him. So
Not a big deal.
I remember, but when I'm in that bullpen, though, I'll never forget the coach. We see him come walking up, though.
Yeah.
This is right before I even knew I was going to get a scholarship there.
Sure.
And my dad said, "How's your arm feeling?" I said, "It feels like money today."
I feel like,
I feel
that's how I feel every morning when I wake up.
Like $1 million arm.
yeah.
And the first one he said, "Don't worry about where it goes. Just throw it as hard as you fucking can."
Yeah.
So he comes out
Amen,
there.
bro.
I threw it hard as I could. And at that time, I mean, I was probably breaking about 90,
Ooh.
91. But I'm happy with some movement. Had some
That's
good
right.
movement. And then ripped off a couple 12 sixers. And
Getting
from there
shifty on them.
From there, it was just getting the scholarship. But
Yeah.
the championship mentality they had, I mean, they were just winning the conference year in, year out. Just a big powerhouse against Millersville and our big rivals, Westchester. And we were out there just doing every year. So I knew I had a chance to do something big with Kutztown and make a run for a D2 national championship. So
there you go.
that was the biggest difference is the championship culture.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, like obviously you realize the opportunity that you had, you know, and the one I get not really that you squandered, but maybe that you just, you know, like you said,
Literally pissed away.
Yeah, well, hey, no pun intended. Yeah, it happens, but you know, obviously you realized what you had lost, I guess you could say, and then what you're going to gain from going to Kutztown and then going from there.
Yeah, some dark days when you lose something like that.
Sure, man.
A lot of people don't realize. I mean, I never had it to the ability of some of these professional athletes, but more respect to when they retire and do something big because at that point, it wasn't just baseball. People were like, it's a game. But no, it was my identity. I'd lost my identity. I was a pitcher.
Sure.
That was what I did.
Dude, that's how it was with basketball too, man. And when I lost that, it was just like I was like, who the hell am I? You know?
Yeah.
I don't have shit to look forward to right now, you know?
Amen to that.
So then, you know, go to college and kind of, you know, do my own thing, have a good time, do all that. But it's just like in the back of your mind, you miss all that shit. You miss the dog days of practice. You miss I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you, I hated my coach, so fuck him. But I'm just saying, you know, you miss those times with your brothers and your friends and just the camaraderie that you have with your teammates, and then it's just like
had to start a whole new team.
Yeah, and then you have to start a whole new team, bro. So and you know, you look at it, it's almost like starting a new job. You know, you had one, but then you're like, okay, well maybe this isn't working out, maybe this isn't the right job for me, or maybe I pissed it away, like you said, no pun intended. But then you move on to another opportunity. You said, I gotta make the most of this.
Yep, and like. At that time, too, coming in, I don't know if anybody's experienced, I'm sure you have listening, but you come into a new team and you're instantly the guy that no one likes. If you got
you're the new kid on the block, and everybody knows that you're there for a reason.
Been there for 2 years, and you just came in as a pitcher from a D1 school.
That's right.
You're coming for someone's spot, so no one's gonna like you too much.
1 through 5 is nervous, bro.
Oh yeah, everybody's nervous, and I mean,
obviously you can't tell because we still have our sunglasses on. We're very nervous, but that's okay.
Yeah.
You see that? Now they're going back on because it's Shades Inside game tonight.
Yeah. But yeah, that was just how I felt growing up there. It's just I had to make it known that I wasn't gonna take any crap. I wasn't here to ruin anybody's day, but I was gonna do my hardest and try to get my position back that I had
Getting
lost.
W's is what you're trying to do. Yeah.
And then up there too, I mean, pitched well the first year I was at Kutztown, had some big wins. Our team was great. Played with Shane Houck.
Oh, there you go.
Baseball, Shane Houck was a beast.
Absolutely.
One of the guys that just it didn't matter if it was wood bat, aluminum bat. This dude just hit monster tanks. I mean, every time he hit high, bombs, and he was just a stud. But I got to play with him, so that was fun. And then after that year, got one of my other biggest opportunities is I was going to go back and play for the Lexington Chops there for the wood bat league.
What a team!
The old Chops.
Chop.
Hey, Chop. Best barbecue in the land in Lexington. Best barbecue.
Hey, listen, he's not wrong. I haven't experienced all of Texas barbecue, but I've heard good things about it.
Oh, you need that Lexington.
Lexington, you ladies and gentlemen.
Slather it on your skin.
Come down. Yeah, it's good for tanning oil too, if you must know. Come down to Lexington, North Carolina, and have you some Lexington barbecue. Trust me, ladies and gentlemen, you're missing out if you never had it.
Change your life. But yeah, then I got a chance to play in the Perfect Game League, which was something I never thought was going to even happen. I played for the North Pilots, and we ended up winning the whole thing that year. And we were the team that were the newest team in the league, and everybody was counting us out because we had a bunch of D2 guys and maybe 1 or 2 D1 guys, and everybody else was LSU stars, Carolina stars, Miami stars, USC stars, just D1 athletes everywhere. We were expected to do nothing, and we won the entire league and got us a ring. And that's just, I mean, it was just epic to just be able to be a part of that. And I pitched well a few games, ended up getting sick up there a couple times, and having some
hungover, bro.
A little flu from the old ultras.
He had flu-like symptoms, just like Michael Jordan did.
But
that boy was hungover, boys.
But he's still bald.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. Scottie Pippen's like, I gotta lead him up. Man. That boy was still drunk from the night before.
But yeah, that was just a epic moment to be a part of that, and I'll never forget the championship game. We had a guy named Mark, and he came in. He was about 6'3", just big old pitcher, and he didn't have but 2 pitches.
That's how tall I am too.
About 94, and then had a cutter that was just about 90, and it was just Mariano Rivera. You couldn't touch it if he was on.
Sure.
Couldn't touch it. And I'll never forget, he comes in the 9th inning. We're leading the game. I think, if I remember correct, I got a picture of the scoreboard somewhere. I believe it was 8-7 at the time.
Right.
And he comes in, and he shuts down the last batter, strikes him out,
Sure.
throws down his arm, just gave it to him. And we just ran out on the field, bro, and went nuts.
Yeah.
And we were the team that, we were the don't bothers, man, and the Mighty Ducks. We were nobodies, and we won it all, so it was awesome.
Yeah, you got a bunch of ice boxes in the team. Last little Giants, that's different. Man, my bad. I screwed that one up. Spike don't take shit from girls. No, I'm kidding. But no, dude, that's pretty cool though. So, like you said, you've been on a little bit of a journey going there, and then you end up back at after Kutztown. Was it what's the
State? Old Steve Naismith.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
If you're gonna pitch against Nick Boles,
so I kind of rode the merry-go-round as far as colleges and things of that nature, and won't talk about the reasons I left Kutztown, but
that's all right. We'll
leave that one shelved up for another day.
We ain't hear about it.
But yeah, we then went back to Winston-Salem State, same thing. Went down there, got a bullpen session, got to play in a fall ball game.
Yeah.
Threw 3 good innings. Got another scholarship to Winston-Salem State, and
finished
out the baseball career there, and threw some heaters, bro.
Yeah, nothing but heaters and nasty curves, and
after that, I kind of gave up baseball though for about 2 years.
Sure.
About a year, about a year and a half. Yeah. And then just had an opportunity from the Lexington Chops coach. Thomas Eaton, shout out, best guy in the world. Yeah. Always took care of me, always was helping me out no matter what happened in my life, good or bad. He stuck by me. And
that's good, though.
He's the person I needed because went through some hardships. And
it's good to have coaches like that, too. Or people, just like people in your corner in general,
always had my back.
Yeah.
Always had my back. And he knew when things went wrong. If something happened, he was like, hey, you still got a chance. I believe you got a lively arm to do it.
Sure.
Then I went and tried out in Houston, Texas for the Pecos League and the Blizzards.
There you go.
Got a call back and got to pitch some there. And that's about a wrap for the career. But
I remember when the Huntington had the Huntington Blizzards back in the when was that? I was probably about 5 or 6 years old, probably 7 at max. Brother was a little bit older. That was like the semi-pro hockey team. They were the Huntington Blizzards. They had the best jerseys I've ever seen in my entire life, bro. But I'm sorry about that. When you said the Blizzards, I was like, it just brought back so many memories, man.
That's pretty much
Big Sandy Superstar Arena, Huntington Blizzards, baby, check them
out. Short career there. Could have probably played longer, but it was time to settle down, finish up school. So then finish up school there.
But all that matters is you got the degree, bro. You're doing all right. You got a good job. He's married now. About to find him a house, man.
Yeah,
how's that going? How's the married life treat you, bro? I didn't know that.
Oh man, married life's been great. Got married that's almost 2 years ago. And
hell yeah.
Actually, when I went to Wilmington to finish out school, that's where I met my wife. So
there you go.
Was a blessing in disguise because I didn't even think I was going to go to Wilmington and just ended up there.
Yeah.
Family was there. Friends were there.
This shit. I'm sorry, guys.
And met my wife and been together now 8 years.
Hey man, that's awesome. And I'm good friends with both of them, so there you go.
He's a lucky man.
Yeah, lucky man. But yeah, dude, it's just like
just ride the Yee
That's right. That's right. I'm the president of the Yee Scooter Club down here, and shout out North Carolina. Yee! But yeah, man, it's just like obviously, like you said, you went through a lot of hardships. You bounced back, and you built some momentum. And you just stuck through it. And then, do you think that propelled to make your baseball career a little bit better? And not only just that, but made life better for you?
Oh, 100%. I'll never forget just the stuff that I went through in baseball at the time. Seemed like the biggest moments of my life, which still some of them were, but I'm lucky to have a great mom and dad. It's great friends and family.
Great family, too.
They always just believed in me and told me, just roll with the punches. And I'm a positive guy. If you get to know me, you're gonna have a
that's for sure. And we're gonna talk about our memories here in a minute. But yeah, continue.
Yeah, a damn good time. You're gonna have some fun, and I'm gonna bring positivity. If you got negative energy, you probably
just don't be around us. We don't want you.
We don't need it.
Yeah, we don't need it, bro. And I was about to say, we bring that positive energy into our favorite favorite watering hole of Conley's on Fifth. Shout out to them, no free ads. If they want to sponsor this, please God do it. But I mean, dude, it's like obviously like every time like we hang out, it's always a good time. Like today, we played 18 holes of golf. We had a good time. We catch up. We always end up right back where we started off. And everything just like from the last time, and whether that's, we're hanging out on the boat, driving e-scooters, getting, no. All right, everybody earmuffs that gets upset about it, but getting absolutely plastered in the barn. We're having a good time. So it's just like,
if you ain't seen Nick Boles' magic trick, you ain't living.
You ain't living, that's for sure. I've seen this man pass out standing straight up, so ain't no big deal.
Yes,
And also, ladies, I know my game's on very minimal level, like single A level of base, if we're going baseball terms. But I actually threw this man in an Uber by myself, and there you go. So
I army crawled through my yard to the house.
That's right. So all I'm saying is I got the muscles. No, I'm kidding. I don't.
One thing I do want to say, what you just said, just to anybody listening who's had those, everybody's had those hardships.
Everybody.
NCAA, no matter if it's
Everybody.
football, golf, tennis, whatever sport you play.
Water polo.
And the greatest thing I ever was told was by my high school coach, and his name was Kurt Goodson. The greatest pitchers and the greatest athletes now in life, the greatest people in life have a short-term memory span.
Absolutely.
Because if you forget things quick and move forward, you'll keep persevering as long as you work hard.
That's right. And it's like, like you said, like, I mean, obviously, like you had to go through some shit to get back to where you wanted to be. And I think that applies to everybody in life. I think you go through a lot of things, like whether it's, breakups, or you quit a job or get fired from a job, unfortunately, if that happens, or if it's just, maybe somebody in your family is sick or gets hurt or dies or whatever it is, and then you have to bounce back.
Yeah, you gotta be adaptable.
It's all about how you respond to certain situations. So obviously, I mean, not going back to the bad part, but like wherever you, like you said, pissed it away, literally, and then other things, and then but you bounce back. You bounce back every time that something bad happened to you, or something in the career where you didn't like, or maybe wasn't, I guess you could say, or more unfortunate than anything, and you bounce right back, and then you redeemed yourself. I think that applies to life. If you got, I mean, listen, listen, I'm about to go Tim Tebow on you. If you, but seriously though, I think that's something that a lot of people, that listen to the podcast and all that, shout out to them. We just went international, gang. But all I'm saying is, that's right. On God, baby. Shout out to my international folks. We love you. Thank you. I know it's probably, way past our bedtime here, but we love you. But no, I think that applies to everyday life too, man. If I'm being honest with you.
Yeah. You got to be adaptable. And
the
best thing my brother used to tell me when I was a kid, I mean, he was like, he's just a chameleon. I'd hang out with the skaters. I'd hang out with the jocks. I played the
same, dude.
Band, played the piano. I'm many talents. But
I play a mean sax.
Mean sax.
Mean sax. I mean, I play a mean guitar. I ain't gonna lie to you. I can play the drums. I can play a little DJ set here and there, baby.
but you got to be adaptable. You got to be a chameleon. And
you got to.
Environment, and you got to learn. The biggest thing for me is I got a strong personality. So
that's true.
I don't really like to take too much shit.
That's true.
I had to learn that sometimes, you just got to kiss a little ass.
But the problem is, what y'all are hearing is that he had to take a little shit. But listen, talk shit, get hit with us, Playboy. That's what happens. We're not the team to mess around with, that's for sure. But no, I agree with dude. Like, it's just like I think not like we're like the same person, not saying that, but we're very similar in a lot of ways with how we go about things, how we carry ourselves, our demeanor in a lot of situations. Obviously, like, we're sitting here with sunglasses on. You guys would never know that we're nervous. We're just out here talking shop, having a good time. But deep down right now, I'm on fire. But yeah, on fire. What did Usher say? Gotta let it burn. I think he was talking about something else. But he ain't talking about what we're talking about. Our stomachs are hurting right now. But, no, dude, it's just like, whenever I get people on here, and whether it's country music artists or just friends in general, I mean, I had that general nerve anyway. I'm just a naturally curious and nervous person. Yeah, I'm always asking questions, trying to learn more about people, learn about.
Jackass too confident.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not Joe Rogan yet, but I'm pretty damn close. That's just being cocky, ladies and gentlemen. Don't take that seriously. But yeah, I mean, dude, like, honestly, like you said, I mean, everybody goes through it. They do. It doesn't matter if you're the
Never played sports in your life.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you never played sports in your life. If you're the president of the United States, if you're the world-class athlete, or if you're, world-class musician or an actor or a dancer or author or
you're just Bob that works the food line.
Yeah, or if you're if you're a damn grave digger, bro, you have to. You literally. That's literally what it is.
Whatever you are doing, give it 100, man.
Have to.
Pride. If you're sweeping floors at the fucking school, sweep those motherfuckers. Make that fucking slick and slip. Make that motherfucker run and slip.
Put on Every Day I'm Hustling by Rick Ross. See if it changes your mood.
Don't even throw up a sign. Let them see how clean it is. Run on by.
Yeah, you about to invest in some Lysol or something. Spray that on. No, I'm sorry. Swiffer Wet Jet. That's what it was. Swiffer Wet Jet, baby. I have one of those right in that closet over there, and it cleans my hardwood floors. Like no other.
I use it on carpet.
Like no other. I mean, I don't think I ever have, but it wouldn't surprise me if I have. But I mean, dude, like again, obviously carrying momentum from all the stuff that you learned throughout your baseball career into life, whether it was your marriage or friendships or just family. How did that help you become a better person and a better man for not only your wife but your friends and your family?
Well, it just made me realize that, like, I knew now that I've been through such hard things that I can take it.
Yeah.
I can look at the positives and I can overcome it. So really making sure I'm the rock for whether it's my family members or my wife.
Right.
If something goes wrong, that I'm here for them to lean on and just
it
help me just be a stronger personality as far as just rolling with the punches and helping out people around me. And my biggest thing is, no matter who I'm around, I think if you've met me at work, you've met me in public, I try to bring positivity to every single aspect of my life.
That's so true.
You don't know what somebody's day is going through. If you can just make them smile, you might have saved the dude's life that day.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Like even like I'm in the general public, I always try to smile and say hello to somebody, whether I know them or not. Whether it's my friends, that's a whole different story. But maybe somebody's having a down day, and the only thing that you do is you send them a smile and say hello. It might change their mind, might save their life. You never know if somebody's about to put a bullet to their head. You never know, and it's just honestly, like unfortunately, we've both experienced people that have been that far low, and it just sucks, man. It sucks. But like honestly, we try to be like you said, try to be positive. Always try to smile, say hello to everybody. Doesn't matter who it is. But honestly, like I think not only just sports in general, but like life in general and life lessons that we learn, I think it carries over a little bit.
Oh, it gives you that work ethic that you realize now when you're in a job and one thing goes wrong, your boss gets on to me, and I'm like, most people.
What can I do to be better?
Yeah,
what can I do to be better? What can I do to be better?
Some people see that, and when they get constructive criticism, they just shut down.
They shut down.
They've never had that hardship. So
lead
by example and show them, hey, even if you're the best at something, whether it's a sales floor and you're really good at something, if you get tore down by your boss and see it in front of other people, don't worry about it. Come back and ball out the next day, and people will do better if you're positive around.
I'm about to say, it doesn't matter if you're a lawyer or a dentist or a driver's ed teacher or the candy man. Or the candy man. Candy man. Yeah, Willy Wonka and the chocolate factory. No, I'm about to say, after you said the dentist, I know Dad's going to listen to this and beat your ass next time he sees you. With that. Yeah, that's all right, though. Shout out Dad, Dr. Spicer, shout out. Yeah. I had some in the cabinet. It is Big League Chew. It is the original bubble gum.
I got to spit it out because all that sugar makes me crazy. Yeah. I don't like all the sugar.
I crash afterwards, take a nap. But no, I mean, dude. But like, what's on the horizon for you? What do you got going on? What's next for you?
Oh, what's next for me?
Other being top salesman at Reno or however you say.
Now I'm in the solar cells, so just really bring positivity out to that. Tesla Powerwall.
Elon Musk, baby, praise God.
Just relating to people, really taking all those experiences, trying to help people out, better their homes, better their life, and just bring that into the world and spending time with family and friends. That's the most important thing for me. Is I want to work hard, but I also want to play hard.
That's right.
I want to be able to have that time.
That's right. That's why we're the president and vice president of the Yee Scooter Club down here. If you don't know what that is, it's jet skis, but you should know that by now. Yeah. Check the Instagram post, baby. Praise God. At the same time, dude, yeah, you'll see me here, and you'll see me there. Yeah, I'm like El Diablo.
It's like, I don't know what that is. I think it's a fighting chicken.
You don't see Big Red.
It's Magic Man and El Diablo. If you don't get the reference, watch Talladega Nights. But yeah, dude, I think I can't agree more, man. I think not only have I kind of transitioned with a lot of that same mentality from sports growing up and even throughout, high school, and then when I played in college, like intramurals and shit like that, or whatever, or fraternity league or whatever. And then
Maryland.
Yeah, Maryland. Shout out Team Italy. Shout out Team Italy. We won every year. But no, it's just like a lot of ways. I think learning all that stuff through sports really transitions not only into your marriage, but your friendships, your family relationships, and just talking to people in general. I don't know if you agree or not, but I think that's really the gist of what you learn from whenever you're the time you're in Pee Wee sports all the way up until you graduate.
Sometimes, if you're feeling too comfortable,
yeah,
I mean, you're not trying. You need to be uncomfortable. If you're not,
it's good to be uncomfortable. So that way you can break through that glass and be better. Obviously there's a lot of times where in our fields of work and stuff that, and then even on here on the podcast where I'm uncomfortable as hell, but I'm gonna show up and I'm gonna break through
you
it.
never know from that sexy hair.
That's right. Slick back. Got to do what you got to do. I look like I'm a business owner. Also, that I run a mini golf putt. Yeah, or that too. I look like I run a mini golf putt pyramid scheme, but at the same time, but we're out here getting money, baby. Praise God. But yeah, I mean, no, I think a lot of things kind of transition to that a little bit with a good attitude, good positivity, and just what you can do with your outcome of life. I mean, whether it's negative or positive, it's all about how you expect the result, how you're going to change it, how you do better, right?
Yeah, you can bring that glow around you, and people, no matter where it's at, people will see that. So just be positive, and people will see that, and you will notice. Even though you might not feel like you're getting ahead, you might get a job opportunity. You might get something go right with a family friend. You never know when you're gonna meet the person that's gonna change your life. So just bring that positivity, and it'll give you that chance.
Yeah, we haven't found that out.
100% of shots
He has. I haven't. Yeah, but we'll get there. Man. I'm upstairs. Yeah. But yeah, man, I think it's been just not only just a great day hanging out and playing golf and just getting back to where where we were as friends. I mean, not like we left off on like bad terms. I don't want to think anybody think that, but yeah. Hey, they called him 6 months an asshole. I had COVID and everything. But no, I just felt like it was great to again to hang out and obviously get back to where kind of basically like where we left off. Even though that was me throwing you in the back of an Uber, but hey, Texas forever. But at the same time, I think it's been a really good day, and then find out more about your baseball career, letting everybody else find out about it. All our fans, we went international. Shout out, I love y'all. Thank you. But yeah, man. I mean, you go ahead, plug your social media, whatever else you want to do. Whatever, tell everybody what you got going on, and let them know where they can find you.
Well, I mean, I'm everywhere on that social media. You might want to see that TikTok if you want to see some boat rides.
Yeah.
Party like a Gronk star.
That's right.
Yeah, so you got to do it for Gronk. Spelled a little different now because, I couldn't take his stuff.
On God.
But yeah, I mean, other than that, you'll see me on the handles and Instagram and things like that. Just real boring when it comes to that. Just at Nich Boles.
Except when you see me on there.
But yeah.
I
mean, hanging out with my boy here. Day.
That's right, bro. Amen.
Living the dream.
That's right. All right, everybody. I mean, that concludes the Chase Spicer Show for today. Shout out to Nich Boles for coming in. I know it's been a little bit of a schedule conflict, but we got it, man. We're in there. We got it done. And but follow us on Instagram, Twitter, wherever you follow podcasts. I know we're out there now. We actually had just picked up good news. Shout out to them, iHeartRadio. So go ahead and plug us on iHeartRadio too if you listen to that. But Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Pocket Cast, all the way across the board. Wherever you listen to podcasts, we're there, bro. Just go ahead and download it. But anytime you want to ask questions, follow me or anything like that, just go ahead and ask them. I always accept those. We didn't really get to them tonight, but that's all right. Next time we will, because we kind of ran off. But hey, but we had a good time.
Oh, we can ask him.
You know,
I can ask him if you want to.
Go ahead.
All right. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. It's not the end of the show yet. We still got a little bit of time.
Wait for it.
Shut up. We got it.
Sorry. Okay. Here we go.
Sorry, I have them in my notes and I got to pull them up.
All right. So for my man Adam C out in Tacoma, Washington, shout out to Adam. How you doing, brother? Thank you, man. I don't know you, but I appreciate you listening. Who is the most famous person that you struck out?
Most famous person I struck out? Well, I guess I would have to go back to the old high school days. Though. At the time, we didn't know he was going to be a superstar, but Dustin Ackley.
Dustin Ackley, bro. There you go.
Talk about the second at bat.
What
Off the wall for a goal.
but at least you struck him out, though.
Thank God the first one, guys.
But hey, he's number one pick, though, so you struck him out. That's all that matters.
But they don't look at
Yeah. Hey, that's all right, though. That's all right. But, okay, next one. From Heather T down in Waco, Texas. So shout out to Heather. Thank you for listening. Appreciate you. What was the best game you ever pitched, and what was your worst game you ever pitched?
Ooh, that's just lovely.
Yeah.
Great question. Best game I ever pitched was probably at Dell State when I was playing for North Carolina A&T my sophomore year. Actually, no, that was my freshman year. Dell State. I think I struck out 12 batters against the pitcher that I was pitching against. He was a superstar too. His name was Simmons, and
There you go.
he ended up going pro. So that was one of my best games. One of the worst games.
I can't wait for this one.
Worst games.
That's a great freaking question. Thank you. Thank you for
Thanks
that.
for bringing that back in.
I love bad memories that turn into good ones.
Probably the worst game was pitching for the North Pilots when I was up in the Perfect Game League. Pitched against teams up there.
Perfect game. He wasn't perfect.
Yeah, I never had in my whole life, high school and college, but about 3 home runs hit on me.
Yeah.
And I got 3 hit on me in 1 inning. So, yeah, shout out to Albany, North Pilots, Perfect Game League.
Damn.
And all you heard was crickets.
Damn.
And then when you went back to your dugout, still crickets because your team didn't love you anymore.
That's bad.
Yeah, don't miss it too soon.
So yeah, there you go. This one is from Craig and Debbie Spicer. Nick, how are you?
I am just straight on fleet 100, looking good, feeling good, and I'm great.
Shout out mom and dad.
Bang,
Bang, gang, baby. So let's get to the next one. We'll round this one out. This is the last one. What was your best hitting performance? Whether it was high school,
now we're talking about some good stuff.
high school.
No,
Actually, let's go ahead. Let's just make it a double question. How about that? What was your best hitting performance in either high school or college? But let's go ahead and make it high school and college.
Well, I will say college, they didn't let me hit because I was a lefty and the weirdo, a right-handed batter, so they didn't want me to hurt my arm.
Mm-hmm.
But in high school, I was the cleanup guy. I hit 12 home runs my senior year in high school. Batted about 338. So played some good ball. Played first base when I wasn't pitching. Scooping them up, picking them at first base. But I don't know. I'd probably say two games that stand out to me. We were first round playoffs against Bunn, senior year in high school, and I was pitching the game as well. I was pitching in the first inning. That was one of my home runs I gave up in high school. First inning, struck out 2, gave up a home run, got the next guy out. Really mad. Come up to the next inning, our leadoff guy, JD May, dude was fast.
Sure.
Fast. I mean, I'm talking about Usain Bolt fast, like 4.38. Dude would run. And he hit a double, got a double. Next guy got a single, so now we got first and third. Number 3 batter, Corbin Braggin, sorry, buddy. Struck out. I come up, I'm still very still very angry about it, giving up the home run in that end.
Yeah.
Came up though, boom, hit a 3-run bomb, get us back on the lead 3-1. The rest was it from there. We won that game. Second game, went into the second round of playoffs against Roanoke Rapids. And playing Roanoke Rapids, I come up first at bat again, bases loaded, hit a grand slam home run. That game went, I think, 3 for 4 with 2 singles and a home run. So those are the games that stand out there, but as far as hitting goes.
There you go. Shout out to Zachary T from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Thank you, brother, for that. I told you we went international, so thank you for that, bro. I appreciate that. But yeah, so now we can end the show. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. I tried to end it too early, and I forgot about the questions that I had in the notes from earlier that I posted out. But yeah, man, whatever your social media, what else you got going on in life right now, man?
That's pretty much it, man. I think we've hit it all. You learned a little bit about me from
That's right.
high school to college to where I am now, and leave you with any words. Just stay positive and work hard, and shit'll happen.
That's life right there, bro. Amen. Obviously, I think from today, I figured you guys already know we're the dynamic duo. I mean, other than me and Jared, obviously my older brother, but at the same time, me and Nick Boles here, baby. We got this shit on lock, bro. Gang, praise God, bro. But at the same time, go ahead and follow us. Like I said, on any podcast that you subscribe to, any podcast streaming service, so Apple, Spotify. God, I almost forgot all of them. iHeartRadio, we just signed with. So that's cool. LimeWire, right? Yeah, Netscape, Napster, all of them. We got them all, bro. We're on there.
On my AOL, 48,
yeah.
Right?
My AIM screen name was Pimpin' Ain't Easy 234, baby. Shout out. I did, bro. I didn't even know what that mean back then, but now I do. But yeah, so yeah, follow us on there. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook page, all that at the Chase Spicer Show. We appreciate y'all for listening. Thank you very much for everything, and also for the questions. Also, subscribe and listening and all that. Nick, Sequest out. But thank you for coming on the show, man. I know it's been a hectic schedule getting us in here, but I'm glad we got to be able to do this, and I'm glad that we're still friends and hanging out, and always will be, bro. Amen to that. Absolutely. That's right, man. Yeah, all right, y'all have a good time and a good night, good evening, wherever y'all at. Good morning. Whoever knows, wherever time you're listening. Yes, thank you from the Chase Spicer Show. We'll see y'all next time.